All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. And this is an educational channel, and we try to give you alternative views that you probably haven't heard of, aren't familiar with, uh, things that the powers that be don't want you to know about, and things that you have to do a lot of digging, either physically, mentally, or emotionally, or all three. Um, a lot of things that people have worked their whole life on, but never really got the credit, never really got recognition. And this is a segment that we have called Your Blind Side, where I take uh, the mantle, whatever, uh, make the effort to protect the backs of the info warriors out there, the diggers, patriots, anons, truthers who spend a lot of time in their rabbit holes and maybe don't have enough time to emerge and get the whole picture. It's hard to see the forest from the trees when you are in a rabbit hole. Um, so, uh, but at a certain point along the way, I kind of determined that the infowar between the patriots and the globalists that a lot of people, most people probably, don't even realize is occurring um, is pretty much a wrap. The Patriots are going to win, at least this episode. Um, I talked about it a little bit in the other segment earlier, but the crux of the matter is that we outnumber them by such a wide margin that all we have to do is recognize what's going on. And a mass recognition has happened over the last 20, 25 years where, when I was first at this back in the 1990s, even the early 1990s, maybe even the late 1980s, I was like the village idiot or something, where it was like, uh, uh, I think David Icke talks about this. He would be walking around and he would hear the sound of laughter would follow him around. There's that crazy dude who thinks this or that, you know, um, who believes in this or who like thinks that. And, that's kind of where I was just like, okay, I can't participate in this anymore because I've seen what this is all about, and this is a whole lot of bogus. And like I don't really know what to do about it. You know, I can't get anybody to listen to me. I can get a lot of people to like get triggered and get angry at me. And ask me what I'm doing with my life, why I'm not pursuing the legal career that I was supposed to be on, um, why I'm, you know, kind of dropping out of society. But I had no allies. I had some people who maybe resonated with one aspect of what I was saying, or maybe they felt sorry for me, or they recognized that I was a good person, but I was just utterly misguided. And, so I mean, I'm not saying that people um, made my life hell or anything, but I just uh, couldn't convince anybody that what I was saying was true. And I just, did a lot of soul searching and a lot of meditation and a lot of psychedelics and kind of figured out, okay, just do your thing, drop out and just Like you can fix it on your own. If one person really believes in it, they can just do it, change the course of history. And I don't know whether that's true or not, but I also believe that, okay, people are going to start waking up. You know, I can't be, that big of an outlier. Other people are getting this, and I felt like other people were getting it. And, 5, 7 years later, I was like, okay, in 5 more years, we're going to have our critical mass here. We're going to have enough people to really, uh, uh, y- you know, um, what's the term? Uh, Move the needle. And but 5 or 10 years later, all the people that I thought were waking up, got married and started having a family, and then when you do that, it's over, because then you're back in the system. You got kids and they've got to survive, and so you can't be, living on a shoestring, and you got to, you know, deal with neighbors and parents and schools and churches that are all going to be funneling you right back into the mainstream. Once you have a family, it's very difficult to, be on at least the path that I was on. And so, the years went by and I just kept at it. And eventually it got to be about 2015, 2016. And, I recognized I never ever had given the right, uh, political right, any type of uh, consideration. I thought they were a bunch of racists. Even though I grew up in like an all white suburb where at least half the people were on the right. And I suffered from, I did suffer from discrimination, but most of it wasn't racial, And I mean, I really didn't feel a whole lot of racism. I mean, some for sure. But, I had friends who had I had friends who were short, or friends who were fat, or friends with red hair, or friends who were balding, or, they all, everybody gets some level of, discrimination, some level of being made fun of or whatever. But I didn't get an inordinate amount. I was a very popular kid. I had a ton of friends and people that welcomed me into their home, and you know, so it wasn't that, but nonetheless, I still was uh, brainwashed, passively brainwashed, because I just never really questioned it, that all of these right wingers were complete racists, and that they were, you know, Bible thumping hicks who, were totally kind of isolated and wanted to live in the past. But then I began to recognize that they had actually uh, taken a truther turn, and that they were actually great sources of the kind of information I was looking for, and the kind of information that I already had, and much of what they had corresponded to what I had. And I was like, whoa. And then I started following it, and it was like, hmm, um, perhaps I could, you know, latch on to this and, um, you know, come out of the uh, being dropped out of the society, and get back into society. And that hasn't really happened. But, and I eventually came to kind of discover that even though I very much sympathize with these people, and I very much even admire some of the things that they've done, that I'm not one of them. and that I would probably never be one of them and really not even be accepted amongst them because of I don't share really the same values. Um, I share the same commitment to truth, um, but I just kind of see it in a different way. And so I can live with that. But I still, you know, when you're given the choice of, who are you for, the Christians or the Satanists? You pick the Christians and warts and all, and that's the side that you're on. So I'm rooting for these people, but I don't really consider myself to be one of them. Um, don't know how I kind of got off into an autobiographical rant there, but maybe I just needed to explain myself, maybe due to some commentary that I'm getting. Um, but, uh, you know, I, you know, have different beliefs and values, but I do believe in Christian values in general, and I do believe in God in general. Maybe not exactly the same God that you believe in, and maybe not the exact same values that you have, but I'm not some kind of satanic, uh, you know, devil in disguise or something. So that should do it for today's episode. Um, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and come back. Uh, Please remember to watch your blind side. Have a great day.